home. Do you ever have issues finding a parking spot in the Elmwood Village? A lot of development on the west side is taking over primo parking spots in the popular village. The city of Buffalo has already made some changes in hopes of making things a bit easier, but are they enough? 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley is live in the Elmwood Village with more tonight. Ed?
Well, Ashley and Keith, it's Friday night. There's beautiful weather, and the Elmwood Village is expecting to fill up with a lot of people tonight. But as Buffalo grows, this area is also filling up, and that's creating a lot of problems for parking because this is an urban environment.
There's more traffic on the street than I've ever seen in my entire time being in Buffalo.
Pretty much any time of day, the Elmwood Village is crowded with people and cars, and finding a parking spot can be quite challenging.
It's rough. It depends on the timing for when you can get spots.
That you might pull your hair out a little bit because it does get a little bit hectic.
Claire Gilvino lives near the corner of Auburn and Elmwood, and there are times when she has to park her car several blocks away from her residence.
It's hard not to get a ticket. I mean, I'm trying to be diligent.
Therese Dutchlander runs the Thin Ice gift shop on Elmwood, and she knows parking is a problem because she hears it from her customers.
It's never ideal. It's definitely the #1 complaint about customers, especially those who come in from the suburbs and they're used to having a huge parking lot.
And some residents here say stores with their own parking lots have taken more to having cars towed to keep people from parking in them for long periods of time.
But come 5 o'clock, sometimes I know people had to drive around for a while looking for a space.
It is difficult. It is an issue.
So what can be done to make things better?
We could provide ample parking in the Elmwood Village by knocking half of it down and making it parking lots. But then no one would like the Elmwood Village.
Some side streets in the Elmwood Village now allow parking on both sides of the street. Residents say it has helped.
There always seems to be worse in the summer, but I think it's alleviated a lot with having the streets on the side streets with parking on both sides.
But others say people have become too spoiled and don't consider walking, public transportation, or bicycling as good options.
Just go for a walk, man. We have a beautiful city.
We want you to walk around and stop and get a drink and stop and have a bite to eat and go to all the different stores. And if you pull in and park and then get out and then go in and park, it's defeating the purpose of having a shopping experience.
And that's one of the comments we heard from a lot of people today, including officials, and that is that Buffalonians need to start thinking like people from New York or Washington, and that's use your feet more than your car. And some add that might not be such a bad idea, especially for a city that's also considered the pizza and chicken wing capital of the world. In downtown Buffalo, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.